Hi, my name is Breanna Renwick with LuLaRoe Breanna Renwick. I recently signed up with LuLaRoe about 2 weeks ago, so I am waiting to onboard. I'm expecting to onboard maybe about mid-March. It is February 20th right now, so I've been in the queue for about 2 weeks, and I'm looking about mid-March. I hear they're moving a little faster now. Um, as most people in the queue are doing, I am doing some extensive research on YouTube as well as talking to my sponsor and trying to figure out what I'm doing, where I'm going with this, what this is all going to mean in a couple weeks, a month from now, what have you. Um, and as I'm watching these videos, I'm seeing a lot of successful stories and women who are just empowered and conquering this business, and it's fantastic. It really is. Uh, but there's major difference between a lot of these girls and the situation in which I am in going into this. So I felt like I needed to put out um, my story and how I'm going into this and how I'm going to start this, so that maybe it helps somebody else, to know that you don't have to be somewhere financially stable to be able to get into this, or even have, just the ability to pull all these resources together in a snap and ready to go. Um, and I wanted to share that with you guys because I am coming from somewhere. I am starting out at zero, and I do mean zero, and I'll explain to you what I mean by that in just a second. Um, but I really just wanted to create that platform for people who are like me, who are going to struggle getting into this, and they're going to struggle to keep going through this. Um, but they're going to make it because I'm going to make it because I love LuLaRoe. I really believe in what they're doing. I love these clothes. I love these women that I've met, and I am going to work the heck out of everything that I have to help myself be successful because I know this is something that I have a passion for, and I am ready to take advantage of it. So, with that being said, my name is Breanna Renwick. I am 25. I am single. I have no children, no husband, um, but I am fully financially dependent on myself, and I have been from a very, very young age. I did not go to college right out of the bat. I started in marketing. I went into a company for a very, very basic job, and the manager of that company immediately put me into marketing. I was 18 at the time. I had no idea. Apparently, just being me was enough for him to say, I need you selling our product, which was fantastic. But again, I was 18 and I thought, okay, sure, explain it to me. Let's go. Why not? I needed a full-time job. They gave me a full-time job, and that is how I started in sales. I had worked in retail jobs before as a cashier here and there, and I'd always been very successful at selling things, credit cards and add-ons and whatever it is that they were giving me to peddle. But that was the first time that somebody looked at me and said, you can do this, you can be successful, and you can help our business move forward, which was great. Um, Fast forward a couple years, I ended up getting out of, ended up in a management position, which is not what I intended at all, and it wasn't where I saw my life going. Um, so I kind of switched gears a little bit and found myself in the medical community and fell in love. That has brought me to this point. For the last 7 years or so, I've been working in healthcare as a nursing assistant, and for the last 7 years, I have been building to nursing school. As I said before, I have been financially dependent on myself for a very long time, since I was about 17, so about 10 years now, and it has not been an easy ride. Um, because of my situation, I was not eligible for financial aid. I was not eligible for loans. I had to wait until I was in a spot that not only I could financially carry myself through school, as far as my living expenses, while working, but also paying cash for school. So as you can imagine, it took a while. The situation that I found myself in, though, is for the last 7 years, I've been working at least 2 jobs, if not 3, averaging about 90 hours a week. And as you can imagine, it's a lot. I work around the clock. I go from one job to another, to another, to another. Sometimes, I don't come home for 2 or 3 days in a row because I am just hopping from one to the other, to the other, to the other. And it is craziness. I am an Energizer bunny of all sorts, but I'm getting a little bit older. I know 25 is not that old, but I'm starting to realize that I need time. I need time with my family. I need time with my friends. I need time with my puppy. I need time, doing the things that I enjoy because I enjoy them, and putting a little more emphasis on me and what I want out of life. Sorry, my hair is crazy. And a little less emphasis on how everything is going to come together. So, that being said, I was introduced to LuLaRoe about 9 or 10 months ago. A very good friend of mine invited me to a group. I'm going to stop right there and say I hate being invited to groups. I really do. And even parties and things like that, because I don't have the extra money to spend most of the time, but I feel compelled to do it because you're helping out your girlfriend. You want her to get a free candle or free clothes or free whatever. So I always end up buying things that I don't need from companies that I'm not interested in, with products that I don't care about or don't work for me. So, I was a little skeptical at first, but, I'd never heard of LuLaRoe. I knew nothing about it. It just wasn't something that was in my personal bubble yet. So, I stuck around. She tagged me in a giveaway, and I ended up I'm sorry, winning a free pair of leggings. And I thought, wow, that's really cool. Being a little bit of a bigger girl, not really into the legging thing, but that was really cool. So I'm looking around at the clothes as this woman posted them, and they are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not a dressy person. I'm not a fashion person. I go through spells of makeup, spells of jewelry, but clothes, not really my thing. So it astonished me when that sale started that I bought, I think it was about $140 worth, $120, $140 worth of clothes that I have never seen in my life. I have never tried on, of a brand I did not know, and it was crazy. And here I was dumping out my wallet for it. So, and this was all online. So it wasn't even like I was an in-home pop-up that this was happening at. This was completely online. And I was just kind of amazed by it. The girl's so nice, and she talked me through everything. And when I received the clothes, I was actually out of town when I ordered them. So when I got home and I received the clothes and I put them on, I felt amazing. They were so comfortable. They were so comfortable. They were so beautiful. I felt beautiful in them. And it was absolutely a game changer. Within that first couple of months of following this consultant, I shopped at every single pop-up she had. I swear to you, at one point, I remember she made the comment to me. She said, are you trying to fill up a shoe organizer full of leggings or something? Which is funny because I now have one full of leggings. I don't think she knows that. But I loved it. And for the first time, I saw things that I liked, that were comfortable, that fit me well, and I didn't feel self-conscious in them. And I wasn't worried about, it was almost, and it got to the point where it was like the crazier the pattern, the better. It was giving me confidence, being there, being present, finding clothes that I like, clothes that I fit. And what was even better is, I'll share something a little personal about me. I was a very fit person. As a teenager, all through high school, after high school, I was up at the gym, 5 o'clock in the morning. I loved it. And I got into a little bit of a situation for a couple years, and it kind of knocked my confidence back. I stopped doing those things. I stopped appreciating who I was and enjoying doing things, and it just made me gain a little bit of weight that I wasn't used to. And since then, working through this, um, I have, become more comfortable in my skin and where I'm at now, and I'm okay with who I am now. And for the first time, I was buying clothing that made me feel beautiful with where I am now instead of dwelling on how I used to look. I used to buy clothes, but in short amounts, I wouldn't get rid of anything because, I was gonna go back down to those smaller sizes very soon. And now I'm just comfortable. I'm comfortable with who I am and where I am, and I'm beautiful. And I accept that. And it was just such a revelation. And I feel like a good part of that was being able to have these clothes that are so beautiful and so comfortable and made me feel as good as I did way back when. And that was a huge, huge step for me. Um, so when I had asked my sponsor, that consultant, about joining about 6 months ago, she told me the fee. It was crazy. The, I'm sorry, not the fee, the startup. And that was crazy to me. That was so much money. I don't think I've ever had that much money just set aside. There's always been something that need to be paid. And there are still things that need to be paid. But at the time, I thought, no, sorry, no way. Like, I could never, I didn't have enough faith in myself to think that that was something that I could do and be successful at. Fast forward a couple months, I had quit my third job. I thought I was doing all right. I thought, it was a little strapped, but it was nice. I had some time again. And for a little while, it was working out. And then, things started to build back up, and I had to go back to that third job. And that was the point in which I said, I have to do something differently. I am hopefully starting nursing school in the fall. And that's a lot. That's a huge time suck right there. There's a lot of studying. There's a lot of clinicals. I cannot be working 3 jobs and 90 hours a week and give all to nursing school. I cannot, it's not going to work. And I worked too hard to get to this point to let it all go down the drain. And that's when I really started to consider what this business could do for me, what this business could bring to me, the confidence, which I knew I would have already if I looked into this, the financial stability that I wasn't exactly sure of yet. This is pre all the YouTube videos in the world that I've watched. But I felt like I could at least make what I was making at one or two of these jobs and cut them out and be home more, be able to study, be able to work on my own schedule, not have to be up all night, working here, working there, and scheduling 3 different jobs, which is, believe me, no treat. And I really started to reevaluate, what can I do to make this possible? Um, so I ended up signing up about 2 weeks ago. I waited until I had my refund check, which was the majority of the money that I would need to do the startup. I'm expecting my onboarding call about mid-March, late March. I hear they're moving a lot faster through the queue. And I am just working through saving up that last little bit that I need, kind of buying things here and there that I need. But it isn't easy, guys. It isn't. But I have latched on to this dream, this hope, this wonderful ambition I have to do well with this company and to make it work for me. Um, and that's kind of what I wanted to express to you guys. I don't have a bank account with $5,000 sitting in it, a savings account that I could have just pulled that from. I have terrible credit and I have lots of debt. As a result of being on my own for the last 10 years, nobody taught me how to, manage my money and get things like that set up and working for me at a young age so that my credit would be okay. I don't have that. I can't go get an interest-free or any credit card, let alone interest-free, low interest, or whatever it is. I don't qualify for loans. I don't have anybody to lend me the money. I am doing this off of sheer determination. I have my refund check. I have been saving here and there. I am going as bare bones in this business as I can to start out with. And no, would I recommend that to somebody else? Absolutely not. But this is what I have to do. And what you need to do for you is work it the best you can. And that is all I can say to people, because I know that I actually live in a 3-bedroom townhouse, which in North Carolina is fairly cheap. My little cousin lives with me, and soon I will possibly be having a friend live with me, which is going to occupy all of my space. So this is my closet, which will become my Lula room. Um, I am planning to be so basic and hardworking at first because I don't have the room. I don't have the extra money to spend, and I really just need to get my business off the ground from the ground. So, all I am starting off with so far, and this is my plan, a little bit about my plan, and then I'm going to let you go. I don't want this video to get too long. I have bought a mannequin. I have bought a backdrop, which if that doesn't seem to work, this is a wonderful white wall. Um, I have got a lighting kit coming. I have a tripod for my camera. However, I'm doing this on my laptop right now, so it's not too bad. And I got some poly mailers, which, funnily enough, I ordered some beautiful white ones with some daisies on it, and I got trash bag black. I don't know who packed that box, but, we're making lemonade here, people. We can't, not everything goes the way we were planning on. I have gotten all my mailers ready, or I'm about to get them ready, I should say. And I am coming up with a system that is going to work for me in my area that I have at the moment with the amount of money that I have. I'm going to start out with my initial inventory of the smallest packet that they order. And if at that time if and when I have the money to add to that, I will. And I'm going to reinvest in my inventory as I can. And I'm going to do whatever I can to make this business work for me. I just wanted other people to know that there are people out there who are doing this with nothing, that are pulling themselves together with nothing. And it can work, and it will work. And it depends on who you are and how willing you are to succeed. I have very powerful wives, and maybe I'll share them on a future video. And I'm very driven. I'm driven to succeed. I'm driven to do it on my own. I have been since the day that I've been out on my own, and nobody has helped me along the way. And that is how I operate. So when I find a group of wonderful, wonderful women doing wonderful, wonderful things and helping each other, I want to be a part of that. And I am absolutely so excited to enter into this journey and make it work for me, and to make it something that makes my life better so that I can make others' lives better. I'm not going into this for the dollar sign, although, obviously making money is a great motivation. But I'm going into this for me, first and foremost, for me. And it's just something I feel like is going to enrich my life in so many wonderful ways. Financially, I think it's going to help my confidence. I think it's going to help me connect with people I haven't connected with in a while, and to be able to do something I love. And I'm just so excited to share that with everybody. And it is so surreal to be in the queue and waiting for my onboarding call, and just imagining all the things that are going to come from this. And I'm so excited. So that's my spiel. I really hope that somebody who watches this can feel like, even if they're starting from ground zero, and believe me, it's ground zero down here, ladies, that it's still something that is possible and attainable for them, and that you can do this regardless of your financial situation. If it's something you want, you can push through and you can make it happen. I hope to do a couple more videos maybe pretty soon. I'm a very private person. I don't do a lot of social media. This is way out of my comfort zone. But I feel like it's important. I want people to know that you can pick yourself up by the bootstraps. You can, you have to take those chances. And this is my chance to take, and it's something I am so excited for, and something I am so happy that I get to share with my friends and my family and their friends and their family. And I am just elated that I have found it in myself to take this giant leap. Life's about chances, people. And absolutely, if you want something, go for it. Save that dollar. Get it going. Put your LuLaRoe closet in your closet. I mean, you have to work with what you got. And as long as you're dedicated to your dreams and making yourself successful, there is absolutely nothing holding you back. You have to be able to believe in yourself. And I really hope that um, there are others out there like me who see this and think, I can do it. She can do it. I can do it. And I will do my best to update you and let you know when I get my call and kind of show you what I'm doing and how I'm setting up and how I'm getting ready for this awesome, awesome, awesome adventure. Um, in between panic attacks, this is a little much to work through. Uh, but I really feel like this is something I need to share. And as a private person, that's a pretty big, compelling feeling for me to feel as though I really need to share this with others and share my journey and have that as an extra push to succeed, but also as an extra push to help others. So if you'd like this video, that's great. If you'd like to leave a comment, I'd love to answer anything you have to say. But just be mindful that, you know, I am only one person, and I am just, I'm here to help. I'm here to help you motivate yourself, and I hope that somebody feels that this is motivational enough for them to really get something out of it. So that is all I have. If you would like to follow me, that's great. And I hope to talk to you guys real soon. Maybe show you how I'm setting up or hopefully have my onboarding call. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thanks.